Hello guys, welcome back to DVX. So welcome back to the Refresh Series of the F30 340. Okay, so what we're doing here, the aim is to slightly refresh your interior and exterior with mods that are just not going to break the bank. Okay, it's going to make your 340 stand out a little bit more, and just add a little luxury touches to it, right? Because remember, this is a luxury car to begin with. Okay, so with this particular upgrade we're doing today is we're doing the armrest. So what's so different about this armrest here? Okay, this is from an F80. So my 340 has the leatherette option, and the leatherette, as I have a little overview now, it just bubbles up and it's just cracks, and then if it's in the extreme sun, if your windows are not tinted, it's just going to not a fun time at all. So upgrading that, resolving that, and upgrading it with a true leather, smooth calf leather to be particular, armrest, it's the aim today. So stay tuned and see how quickly you can just change it. It just makes a huge difference to your interior.
Lost in a lifestyle, lost in a lifestyle, lost in a lifestyle. Caught up in a maze, lost in a lifestyle. Been a life now, lost in a life. Caught up in a maze, lost in a lifestyle.
All right, and we're off. So as you see, I already kind of pried it open here and here. So again, you can use your hands or you can use your tool. So what you're gonna do is just get into this corner here, wedge it out here, and then get into this corner and wedge it out here, okay? And the result of that, you got some, little clips up here, move it back. So you don't need to remove the whole thing because we want to get this clip, okay? And we're gonna talk about that in the next clip, but yeah, okay? And I'm actually gonna clean this up a little bit since I'm here, so let's do that. All right, guys, so you see this guy right here? This isn't supposed to be loose. I already kind of released the tension, but this spring is gonna be loaded, and it's gonna be in this little groove right here and here. So you're gonna see some videos say you need a needle nose pliers, but what I ended up doing was just getting a flathead, putting it here, and then just lifting up, and I was able to release the tension. Okay, so that's another way you can do that. So the next thing that's holding this up, because what's stopping this from lifting up? These little pins here and here. So we have to slide these out, and you have to move your front seats up a little bit so that this little guy right here can come out. So let's get that done. All right, guys, so I ended up getting the pins out here and here. So how did I do it? So of course, if you had that needle nose pliers, you'll fit it right here, and then you can wedge it. You'll wedge it, and then this part right here will slide out like that, okay? Now, if you don't have that, you can take this flathead, pry it like this, and then you're gonna have something here on the outside, and as you're prying it, you'll bang this in, because these guys have little ridges so it doesn't move. So you see the ridges. Let me get it to focus. Okay, so little ridges like right there, okay? Because it's gonna stop it from walking out. So that's where you're gonna have to bang it a little bit on the outside as you're wedging it here. Bang this so that it can pop out a little bit, and it'll slide out just like that. Alrighty, guys, so I'm gonna show you how to put this on, okay? So you want to, let me back this up. All right, so we wanna do it like this. So you wanna come here. So you wanna come here. So make sure it's there and there. Then you're gonna lock it in right here and right here, okay? Perfect. Okay, so that's how it should look. And then we're gonna attach it, and then we're gonna bend down this spring, but I'll show you that. All right, so we're gonna slide these pins back in. Make sure you align it here and here. Now we can do our spring. So here and here. See. All right, guys, this is a good call out. So pretty much, as you know, this is my F30, right? So this is the F80. So what's happening is the spring geometry is not right. So this part that's supposed to click and snap in here, it's just not holding because the geometry is just off, because it's either heavier weight, well, it's heavier weight, and mine, it does slide back and forward. So you can just run it with these little pins here, because it's fine. I'll show you, and it holds just fine. So that's what we're gonna do. So that is the install. Just gotta put this back. That's it. Looks so much better. So these two little installs here and there. And now I can move this up. If I wanted to get the little carbon, I don't really care about that. So yeah, that is that, guys. So thumbs up in the chat, guys, and like this video. Subscribe as well too, man. Like I said, small little touches that can make your, your interior just a little better. Alrighty, guys. Well, thank you for tuning in. Hopefully this video helped you, especially with my call out as far as not having the spring and going from an F80 armrest to we're putting an F80 armrest in a F30 in that spring. So if I'm wrong, please correct me in the comments. Let me know. Like I said, it locks out. Everything's fine from what I can tell, but I will keep you guys updated. Alrighty, guys. This is another one brought to you by DBX. Tune in for the next one.